Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. My name is Rocket and you're watching Rocket in Vermont. Today I am in Woodstock, which is a historic, beautiful town, but this one is particularly beautiful. In fact, so beautiful that Condé Nast, was it Condé Nast? Condé Nast voted Woodstock the #1 most beautiful town in all of America. Is that true? Is that false? We'll never know, but we like to believe it. Today's video is really fun. I'm gonna tell you about 2 local food places that you've probably heard about if you've heard about Woodstock, and then I'm gonna tell you about 3 local food places that you may not have heard about, even though you've heard about Woodstock. Before we dive into the food places, I need to comment on why I think Woodstock is so beautiful. If you look around me, you look behind me, you'll see that there are no power lines. And something that's interesting about that is actually it was the Rockefeller family, the descendants of John D. Rockefeller, the billionaire oil baron, who buried the power lines here under the ground. And it has resulted in a much more beautiful space. Okay, now food. You may have noticed that I make a lot of videos about food. If you share this passion for local food in Vermont, follow along with us on Instagram at Eat Vermont. Now, let's talk about food in Woodstock. All right, the road that goes through Woodstock is Route 4, and on one side of Route 4, you will see Montfort Cafe, which is a super popular cafe that lots of people know about and is frankly worth the visit. On the other side of town, you'll see the Woodstock Farmers Market, which is classic. It's known for its big yellow sign, and it is full of beautiful local produce. Now is the time that we check out the 3 places you may not have heard about. First up, we have Angkor Wat Restaurant. A lot of people miss this because they're worried about that tight 15-mile-an-hour turn right here at the end of the road. But fear not, if you slow down and looked around, you'd find this great Cambodian fusion restaurant. Slow down. Open your eyes. They do dinner. They do takeout. They got BYOB. They got delicious Cambodian fusion food. Vermont, what else do you want? Come on by and let's keep going. Quick interruption to shout out the sponsor of today's video, Milkweed Confections, which makes high quality CBD products. They are based in Burlington, Vermont, and the owner is actually a trained pastry chef. So as a brand, Milkweed is devoted to producing and delivering super high quality products. So thank you to Milkweed Confections for supporting this video, and let's get back to the story. And the second place I need to tell you about that you may not have heard about is this, Mountain Creamery. They used to have a location in downtown Woodstock, but they've moved here out to the west side on 4. West side! A really cool thing about this place is they make everything from scratch. The muffins, the pancakes, the corned beef hash. And Ben Pillsmaker, the owner of this place, his parents own a farm in Killington. So a lot of the meats here come straight from that farm. That's local food at its finest. We love to hear it. Let's keep moving. And the third place I need to show you is this, the Village Butcher, which is an institution here in town that was started 50 years ago, but as of last year is under brand new management. It has a refreshed look, but the same great product. Thank you for the coffee.
Love you, Rocket.
Now I want to give a quick shout out to the town of Woodstock for inviting me here to explore a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Now there are obviously a lot of great local food places here in town that I didn't get to visit, and I'm hoping to be able to come back and do more stories. So if you're excited about that, email somebody at the town of Woodstock, maybe this place right here, and I will come back and tell those stories. Thank you to the town of Woodstock for inviting me. Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you for joining me today in Woodstock. You probably knew about the Woodstock Farmers Market and Montfort Cafe, but you may not have known about Angkor Wat, about Mountain Creamery, and about the Village Butcher, but now you do. My name is Rocket, you're watching Rocket in Vermont, and I will see you in the next town.